Let's take a look at question number 10. A wire carrying current through a magnetic field experiences a force downward. Suggest possible orientations of the current and magnetic field, assuming that they are perpendicular. And remember, there will be more than one possible answers. So let's take a look at the whole picture of it. So we have a wire carrying current that goes through a magnetic field. So we're going to draw a magnetic field, and I'm going to show you how to draw the perfect prism. So these prisms will represent the magnets. So I'm going to copy this, I'm going to put it in here, and you can either put them in this way. So it depends on how long you want the magnet to be. And now you just connect the corners, and look at how effortless this is. So this is one of the magnets, let's say the north magnet. And now we're going to copy this and paste it, and we have the south magnet as well. So we're going to label them as north and south. So let's try to picture the situation in 3D first. Now the magnetic field is going from north to south. So from north to south here. And I'm going to make the magnetic field lines in purple. Okay, and now the wire is passing through it. So we're going to make the wire here green. Okay, and the current is going in this direction. So we're going to call this L, and the current I will be passing through L. Now, we have to suggest a possible orientation for the current and the magnetic field, assuming that they're perpendicular. So the current can pass in this direction, or the current can go in the opposite direction. So I'm gonna try to draw that as well. So I'm gonna let this be going now in this direction. All right. So I is going this way. And we're going to take a look at how we draw this diagram, and we're going to determine what the force is. So whenever we have a wire inside a magnetic field, remember that we use FBI. So FBI means that this is going to be the thumb force. B will be the middle finger. And I will be the pointer. So you will have to actually, the pointing finger. So you will have to place your 3 fingers in perpendicular positions or in FBI position, and that can give you the direction of the force. Now what I like to do first is try to determine or try to point towards the current, so the pointer. And then, keeping the pointer in the same direction, I rotate my hand in such a way that my middle finger is going to follow the magnetic field lines. So once you do this, then you will see where the thumb is going, and it seems that in the first case scenario, the thumb is going down. So what that means is that the force will be heading down. This will be the force. Now, how do we do this in this case scenario? It's the same strategy. So, but this time, you're going to keep your fingers in FBI position. We're going to start with the pointer following the current, and then we're going to make sure to rotate the hand so that we are following the magnetic lines. As you can see, the direction of the thumb now is going to be pointing up. So the force will be going up. So now this is what this looks in 3D. So how do we draw this in 2D? Now, depending on what kind of view you want to look at, the diagram may look different. So if I decide to look at this side, so my eye is right here, then the magnetic field lines will going to go away from me and towards the page. So what that means is that the magnetic field lines will be going in this direction. And I will see that the current, remember that my eye is here. I'm going to draw my eye and here, brown. And so I'm looking at these magnetic fields that are going away from me. And the current, as you can see here, if you look at this, is going to be heading to the left. So we're going to say that the current will be going left. And you will see that the force will be going down. Now, in a similar way, if my eye was to be in here, and the current will be going now to the right, magnetic fields will go away from me and towards the paper. And the current will go to the right, and the force will be going up. Okay, now if we took a look at this diagram from, here's my eye, okay, whatever. So if we were to look at it from the front, that means that the current will come towards us. So in this diagram, and when the current comes towards us, we're going to draw this with this little circle with a field dot. And you will draw the magnetic field line in this direction. Okay, and the force will be going up. So, and similarly here, if you're looking at this diagram from this point of view here, okay, so now we're going to see that the magnetic field lines are going left to right, and the current is moving away from you or through the page, which means that it's going to be represented by this circle, oopsie, with a cross, and the force will be going down. Okay, so I hope this made sense, and I invite you to think about other possible ways that you can draw a situation or describe a situation in this case scenario. Bye for now.